Hi, Ben. Hi, Ben, and thank you for talking to us today. The album came out on Thursday.
It did, yeah.
Are you happy with it?
I'm very happy with it, yeah. I'm quite proud of it.
And you released it online and you released it yourself?
We did, yeah. There was a few hitches with releasing it. It took a while for us to get it from the studio onto the shelves, so to speak. But eventually, yeah, we decided to release it ourselves online. It just seemed easier that way, really.
So what are some of the inspirations behind the album?
There are a few inspirations. I mean, we've got a few stories and things behind the songs, but musically, we're listening to a lot of Midlake. I think that has the most influence because we never used to use piano or violin or anything like that on any of the songs prior to this album, really. Then obviously anything by the Super Furries has influenced us massively.
Do you think location has anything to do with the sound of the music that you made? Where you're from?
Yeah, I think it does because it's sort of got it has a natural history of music there anyway. When it comes to psychedelia, over the past sort of 20 years, you know, people like Gyfer, Genjaniro, and now Phalcons. I don't know, the scenery helps as well, I guess, yeah.
So why do you think it has that sound of the north?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I couldn't really tell you. I think it is literally because of our influences musically. We didn't try to be like them, but we listened to them so much that we ended up just sort of writing music that was very similar to the music that we listened to. That's just
not that similar though, because you do sound different, and you sounded very different than anything else that's been around at the moment.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's just a mix of sort of big eclectic mix of everything that we've thrown into a big pot. But
and the news is then that the Sen Segur are coming to an end.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's sort of run its course. I think it's more of a hiatus though, more than anything, because at this point in time we don't feel that it can go any further, due to like half the band live in Cardiff at the minute, and some of the others live in Sheffield, and another one lives in North Wales still. So when it comes to rehearsing and writing and things, it's just a lot harder to do, you know, because we've all got our individual lives on the go at the minute, and projects, and you know, among other things.
Is that sort of not also just historically like a curse of the Welsh bands, that they sort of get to a certain point and then people move away or go off to uni or?
Yeah, it seems to be the story of a lot of bands from our area, and well, just in Wales in general I've seen. But you know, you get the odd band that sort of hit cult status and never really stop, you know, which is great, like SFA really.
And what about yourself? You've got a few projects.
I have, yeah. I sing with our bassist's brother, Dan Amor, which is like a nice acoustic sort of break from the psychedelic tourings of Sen Segur. Then I've started my own sort of project there with a couple of other people from a few other bands in the music scene. That's called Phalcons, and hopefully that'll be out soon. But
so you're recording with it at the moment?
Yes, I'm writing and recording, just a bit of both. You know, I'm just slowly going into the studio every now and then with whoever has a studio at that point in time. Yes.
Any gigs coming up?
Hopefully. I might have one on the 28th of May. In Cardiff somewhere.
Brilliant.
I haven't got the location quite yet. I think it might be
the secret gig.
Yeah, that'd be good actually. I think it might be in Club of Bar, but I can't be too certain yet. But I'll be posting it up soon.
Is there anything ideally you'd like to do musically in the future?
I don't know. It's hard to tell really, because during Sen Segur, that's all we had on our minds, so we didn't think of anything else, you know. It was just the band, and it was just touring, and it was the next thing to come along, or it was the next album, the next song, the next gig, which is how it should have been, obviously. But now that it's sort of run its course, we've all sort of taken a step back and gone like, oh, what do we do now? Hey. Well, I know I'm like that anyway a little bit, but I'm not panicking. I'm quite enjoying it, just taking it one day at a time. But yeah, hopefully just keep touring with Phalcons, or maybe something else. It depends.
And you've also got the other work with Clay.
I have, yeah. The 4th series has just come to an end now. Hopefully I'll be going back next month.
Do you enjoy that?
I do, yeah. It's a laugh. I thought it'd be sort of scripted and, you know, rehearsing, and it's not at all. Like, all the camera guys and the sound technicians and stuff, I know them all prior to recording the show, so it's just having a laugh with friends, really. It's yeah, it's good.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us, and
thank you.
And good luck with everything with the
Thank you very
Phalcons.
much.
And please let us know.
I will,
when you've
definitely.
got the gig
Definitely.
coming up.
I will.
Okay, thank you.
Cool, thanks.